What's up, everyone? Today we're talking about one of the most unforgettable moments in Friends. The scene where Ross walks into a conversation expecting one thing and walks out with news that completely changes his life. At first, Ross assumes Rachel wants to discuss their complicated relationship. Their history has been full of breakups, misunderstandings, and awkward reunions, so he's already prepared for another emotional conversation. In classic Ross fashion, he starts talking before Rachel even gets the chance to explain why she asked him to meet. The comedy kicks in immediately because Ross completely misreads the situation. He thinks Rachel is about to regret their night together, so he awkwardly tries to make everything less uncomfortable. His confidence slowly turns into confusion as Rachel struggles to interrupt him. Then comes the twist that nobody sees coming. Rachel calmly reveals that she's pregnant. From that single sentence, the entire mood of the scene changes. The jokes don't disappear, but suddenly every reaction feels much more meaningful. Ross freezes. You can literally see his brain trying to process the information. First comes shock, then disbelief, then 100 questions all at once. One of the funniest moments is when Ross starts blaming the condom instead of accepting reality. His frustration isn't really about the product. It's about the fact that his entire future has changed in a matter of seconds. Rachel, on the other hand, stays surprisingly calm. She explains that she isn't trying to pressure him into anything. She simply wants him to know the truth and gives him the space to decide how involved he wants to be. That contrast makes the scene work so well. Rachel is composed, while Ross is completely overwhelmed. David Schwimmer delivers one of his best comedic performances here. His facial expressions, nervous pauses, and rapid-fire reactions make every second entertaining without taking away from the emotional weight of the moment. Jennifer Aniston is equally impressive. Rachel handles the conversation with honesty and maturity, showing just how much her character has grown over the course of the series. This scene perfectly represents what made Friends so successful. It blends comedy with genuine emotion, allowing viewers to laugh one moment and feel deeply invested the next. By the end of the conversation, one thing is clear. Ross and Rachel's story is about to enter an entirely new chapter, and nothing in their lives will ever be the same. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know which Friends moment you'd like me to break down next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. What's up, everyone? Today we're breaking down one of the biggest surprise moments in Friends, the scene where Ross walks in expecting another awkward relationship talk, only to discover that his entire life is about to change. The scene starts with Ross doing exactly what Ross always does, overthinking everything. Before Rachel can even say a word, he assumes she wants to talk about their relationship. He's convinced she's regretting what happened between them, so he launches into an uncomfortable speech, trying to make things less awkward. The funny part is that Rachel barely gets a chance to speak. Every time she tries to interrupt, Ross keeps talking, making the misunderstanding even bigger. It's classic Friends comedy. One character has all the wrong answers before hearing the actual question. Then everything changes. Rachel quietly tells Ross that she's pregnant. For a split second, the comedy stops, and you can almost feel the silence. Ross's expression says everything. His confidence disappears instantly as he realizes this isn't another relationship conversation. It's news that will change both of their lives forever. What makes this scene unforgettable is Ross's reaction. He cycles through shock, confusion, denial, and panic in just a few seconds. His mind is racing, trying to figure out how this could have happened. One of the funniest moments comes when he starts blaming the condom. Instead of accepting reality, he desperately looks for something else to blame. It's such a believable Ross reaction because whenever life surprises him, panic is always his first response. Meanwhile, Rachel stays calm and honest. She doesn't demand anything from Ross. She simply tells him the truth and gives him the freedom to decide what kind of father he wants to be. That maturity shows just how much Rachel has grown throughout the series. David Schwimmer absolutely steals the scene with his incredible physical comedy. Every facial expression, every pause, and every frantic question feels completely natural. At the same time, Jennifer Aniston brings warmth and sincerity, keeping the emotional side of the scene grounded. This is exactly why Friends became one of the greatest sitcoms ever made. It knows how to balance hilarious comedy with real-life emotions, making audiences laugh while also caring deeply about the characters. By the end of the scene, it's obvious that Ross and Rachel's journey is entering a brand new chapter. Their relationship will never be the same again, and neither will the lives of everyone around them. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling me which Friends scene I should review next. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.